All right, let's get underway for the breakdowns for Week 12. There's going to be 17 games we're going through today. So, no title card so I can get this uploaded quick, and I'm just going to go through. All right, FAU at Tulane. This is a key game because I think Tulane's still in the mix for their conference championship game, and I think Tulane's going to win this 38-27. Utah State at UNLV. UNLV is in the mix for their conference, so I'm going to say UNLV is going to win this 42-35. High scoring game, but I think UNLV's got this. And who knows? Maybe Utah State might score less than this, but I think that they're on the up and up. We'll see. University of North Texas at UAB. I think University of North Texas is going to win this 45-20. And now, Penn State at Michigan State. Now, why is this a key game? Penn State is on their longest losing streak in a very long time, and they're clawing to try to get to bowl eligibility. So they have to win out in order to be bowl eligible. I think they could do it, but I think it's going to be difficult. But for that reason, this is a key game to pay attention to, because if they lose this game, it'll be a 7-game losing streak, and they will not be able to be bowl eligible this year. I do think Penn State picks up the win, though, and I think that it's going to be a fairly strong win. Penn State's going to win this 35-17. And then the last non-ranked game, Memphis at ECU. ECU is favored to win this, but I think Memphis is going to pick up the win, 38-27. On to our ranked games, and there's quite a few. Clemson at 20, Louisville. I think Clemson is going to win this 27-24. There's a reason why they are ranked as high as they were, and anytime we've followed Clemson over the last couple of years, we've counted them out and just gone, and then they've come back and amazed us. Look at last year with winning the ACC. So don't count Clemson out. I think Clemson is going to win this, and I do think that will end Louisville's season. Utah at Baylor. I do think Utah wins this 41-20. I am going to say Big 12 teams have a tendency to not go away. Baylor could be scrappy, could come back and put up a fight. I do think Utah wins this pretty handedly, 41-20. But who knows? Baylor could stand up and pick a fight. Notre Dame at Pitt. I am going to be controversial, and I'm going to pick Pitt to win this game. They're at home, and they're in the midst of it. I think that's going to light a fire under them and say we still should be considered in this conversation, and I'm not convinced of Notre Dame still. Yeah, I'm not. So I think Pitt's going to win this game 33-27. We'll see if that happens, but that's where my gut's telling me. Michigan at Northwestern. I think Michigan's going to win this 27-20. Arizona at Cincinnati. Cincinnati is probably going to win this 38-27 is my prediction. Oklahoma at Alabama. Probably the biggest game this week. Well, it's kind of tied with the next one, but I'll get to that one in a couple. Oklahoma, ranked number 11, at Alabama, ranked number 4. I do think Alabama picks up the win 28-20. UCF at Texas Tech. I'm counting this as a key game because Tech can't lose a game in order to have a solid grasp on that Big 12 championship game appearance. If they lose a game, it'll be chaos in the Big 12. We don't want to be like the ACC this year. So Texas Tech is going to probably pick up that win, and I don't think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be 41-17. 41-17. Now, Iowa at USC is another super important one, and I think USC is going to end Iowa's season 33-27. Virginia, 19th ranked Virginia at Duke, and then Iowa was 21 and USC is 17. But on to Virginia at Duke. 19th ranked Virginia coming into Duke. Duke is favored. I don't think they should be. They're a 4-loss team. They're only 1 loss in the ACC, but they have 4 losses overall. I think Duke is overrated in this one, and I think Virginia will try to keep their season alive with a win here, 36-30. Now, Texas at Georgia. Another one of those big key games, top 15 matchups. And this is a top 10 matchup. The other one was a top 11 and 4 matchup. But Texas at Georgia, I think Georgia is going to end Texas's season with a 38-31 win. I do think it's going to be tight, and I think that Texas is going to continue to show that flash that they've had the last couple weeks and keeping around just long enough to show some development in Arch. But I think Texas has got this. I think Georgia has got this, 38-31, and with 3 losses, Texas should be on the outside looking in. And last but not least, game I am most interested in, TCU at BYU. I am going to this game. And I do think BYU, even though they're only favored by 3, is going to show up pretty handedly. I think this is going to be 38-23. I think BYU is going to win that pretty solidly, 38-23. A couple of field goals for TCU and a couple touchdowns too, but 38-23 is what I think the final score is going to be. And once again, we can't count TCU out. There's a reason why BYU is only favored by as much as they are. I do think that's kind of insulting giving BYU season, though. I think TCU is good. I don't think TCU is good enough to have it be effectively a 0.5 differential, because they give the home team a field goal benefit there. But those are my predictions. If you would like to participate in the prediction game, please leave a prediction in the comment of this video or any of the videos I make before game time. I might make one tomorrow. This will probably be my last video of before game time on tomorrow night and then Saturday. But yeah, make your predictions down in the comment section, and I will give you points every time you get more than me on one of these games. I'm not just going to do the whole aggregate score. Every single time you get more points than me on a game, you're going to get that point differential towards your drawings. And if the total amount of points you score is tied with me, I'll give you an extra half a point. And if you score more than me, I'll give you a full extra point for tickets to go into the drawing. But what do you think about my takes? Do you like them? Do you hate them? If you like them, tell me what you like about them. If you hate them, please leave a comment as to why. And this has been Newbie Sports.